Our homes are filled with silent conversations. They are the glances exchanged from across the room, the touch of a wet nose on our hand, the sound of paws following our every step. Our dogs, our most loyal companions, don't use words, but they are constantly communicating with us. They narrate their joys, their fears, and their infinite love through a language of their own. A secret code that often seems like a mystery to us. But what if we could finally break that code? What if every gesture, no matter how strange it seems, revealed itself to be a clear sentence, a direct message from their heart to ours? Get ready, because today we are going to become translators of the purest language that exists. For many of us, especially in our golden years, our dog is more than a pet. It's a confidant, a bright spot in our day, a listener who never judges. Strengthening this bond is fundamental for our own emotional well-being. When we don't understand their signals, frustration can arise for both us and for them. We might interpret a request for space as stubbornness or a sign of anxiety as bad behavior. By learning their language, we eliminate this barrier, replacing confusion with understanding and transforming a good relationship into a truly unbreakable and harmonious partnership of the soul. Message 1. I need to feel safe. Let's start with that ritual we all know, the circling and circling in the same spot before relieving themselves on the grass. This is a direct echo from their wolf ancestors. It's the clear message, I need to check for danger before this vulnerable moment. Instinctively, he is scanning the area in 360 to ensure no predator or threat is nearby. At the same time, the glands in his paws release a unique scent, as if he's leaving a note saying, I was here. Our part in this conversation is simple, to give him this moment of peace without rushing him. He is just following his ancient survival manual. Message 2. My emotional thermometer. Panting is one of your dog's most versatile messages. Most commonly, of course, it's to cool down, as they don't sweat through their skin like we do. But look at the bigger picture to understand the real message. If he's panting but also has his tail between his legs and is avoiding eye contact during a vet visit, the message is one of anxiety. If the panting comes with a relaxed body and a tail that looks like a helicopter when you grab the leash for a walk, that's pure happiness. Learning to read the type of panting is a superpower for understanding your friend's state of mind. Message 3. A pleasure to meet you. In the dog world, sniffing another new dog's private parts is the equivalent of our handshake, but with much more information. It's the most efficient way they have of introducing themselves. Think of it as reading an instant resume. In seconds, they know the other's approximate age, its health status, its mood, and if it's available to mate. To us, it might seem strange, but for them, it's perfectly normal and healthy social etiquette. It's a chemical conversation, an exchange of vital data that establishes the foundation of their future relationship. Message 4. Always on guard for you. Seeing your dog sleeping with its eyes partially open can be a bit startling, but the message behind it is one of pure loyalty. What you're seeing isn't the eyeball, but the third eyelid, a membrane that protects and moistens the eyes. This trait allowed their ancestors to rest while still appearing alert to predators. Today, that instinct translates into a beautiful declaration. Even while I sleep, I am watching over you. It's a touching reminder that deep in their canine soul, the well-being of their pack, which is now you, is their highest priority. Message 5. Reading your story. That embarrassing habit of a dog insistently sniffing a person's crotch is actually its olfactory superpower in action. We release pheromones, which are like invisible chemical signatures full of information. They can detect hormonal changes, know if we've been around other animals, or even perceive spikes in adrenaline or stress. He's not being rude. He is genuinely curious, reading the headlines of your day. It's the most intimate way he has of asking, "How are you? Where have you been? Is everything okay?" Message 6. I trust you, or I surrender. Rolling over onto their back is a double-edged message, and knowing the difference is crucial. Observe the body language. A soft, relaxed body, almost like dough, with a gently wagging tail, is the ultimate message of trust. My life is in your hands. I feel completely safe. However, a tense, frozen body with the tail tucked firmly between the legs and the head turned away is a sign of surrender and appeasement. The message here is, "Please don't hurt me. I am not a threat." In the second case, forcing a belly rub can increase fear. Just speak in a calm voice and give him space. Message 7. You are my world. For many of us, our dog's footsteps following us through the house is the most constant and comforting soundtrack of our lives. This tireless shadowing is not a sign of neediness, but the deepest declaration of belonging. In the wild, wolves move as a unit. The pack is their safety. When we domesticated dogs, we became their pack. Following you from room to room is his way of maintaining the pack's cohesion, of making sure his leader, his provider of everything, is safe and nearby. It is the purest expression that in his universe, you are the sun. Message 8. I'm trapped and afraid. Why does a dog who is an angel in the backyard become reactive and bark at everything when on a leash? His message is a desperate one. I'm scared and I have nowhere to run. The leash, while a safety tool for us, removes a scared dog's main defense, flight. Without the option to move away from something that frightens him, like another dog or a strange person, the only tool left in his mind is a preemptive strike. He barks and lunges in the hope of making the threat go away. He is not a bad dog. He is a panicked dog who feels cornered. Message 9. I want your comfort. You get up for a minute, and when you return, your spot on the sofa has a new furry occupant. Far from being an act of dominance, this is one of the most tender messages. Your dog is actively seeking your comfort. He doesn't just want the warm spot. He wants to wrap himself in your scent, the fragrance that to him means home, safety, and my person. It's the canine equivalent of borrowing the sweater from someone you love to feel closer to them. It's the highest compliment he can pay you, a declaration that your presence is the most precious thing he has. Message 10. Winter fun or winter thirst? Eating snow can be two things, a delightful game or an instinctual need. Many dogs simply find the texture of snow fascinating, like a fluffy, crunchy treat that falls from the sky. It's a sensory game. For others, especially in the dry winter air that can dehydrate them faster, it's a smart, ancestral way to ingest water. Either way, the message is one of need or joy. Our responsibility as their protectors is to ensure their winter playground is safe, free from antifreeze or de-icing chemicals, which are extremely toxic. Understanding this language is the first and most important step. But we know that sometimes specific challenges like deep anxiety, old fears, or stubborn habits need extra help, a specialized tool. Since many of you ask us for trusted recommendations, we selected some of the best solutions available. For the dog that suffers from anxiety or fear of noises, the Dog Calming Code teaches you how to switch off their panic and create a peaceful environment. If you dream of having a super well-behaved dog, Brain Training for Dogs uses fun games to unlock your pet's genius and solve problem behaviors. And to ensure the foundation for a long, vibrant life, Pawbiotics supports their gut health and immune system from the inside out.
The links to the official websites for each of them are down below in the description.
If this video helped you decipher a new message from your companion and you felt that connection grow stronger, please give this video a like. Your gesture helps you to show this video to more people who, just like us, love their four-legged friends and want to understand them better. To continue this journey of discovery and become a true expert on your pet, subscribe to our channel. And now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these 10 messages was a complete revelation in your home? Share your experience and your stories in the comments below.